Yeah, see, they don't like that. They don't like when you bring receipts. They don't like when you bring up something that they actually said out of their mouth with their voice on camera, because the camera don't lie. How are you guys all doing? Welcome to the channel, Model Renaissance Man. I am Ty Smith. I thank every last one of you guys for taking time out of your day to view my content. If you do enjoy my content, make sure you follow me on the platforms you see above and the ones below. Also, clicking this thumbs up right here would allow my content to consistently be recommended to you, and it also helps pushing it out in the YouTube algorithm, because unfortunately, with my voice and what I do, I am being heavily suppressed by YouTube, which is why I want to lead you to this last point of saying, double check to make sure that you still are subscribed to the channel, because people are being unsubscribed to the channel. All right, so guys, I want to bring y'all this clip right here that I want y'all to see, because people just don't believe that these folks get up and say things and they lie about it, and then you wouldn't even know it shouldn't if people like me don't show you. What am I talking about? Like right now, this big old huge, well, it's starting to die down now. The whole honeymoon phase of Kamala Harris, them trying to lift her up, the music behind it, all the different completely elite bought mainstream media outlets are propagandizing this woman up like she's just been doing something. Y'all can't even tell me what. We got people on the street showing y'all and trying to tell y'all that Kamala Harris is not doing anything based off of their answers. I'm talking about people that support her. What are her policies? What has she done? What is she going to do? Why isn't she doing it now? And they cannot answer. This is amazing, and it's absolutely 100% scary, and it's absolutely something that you should look at as a scientific experiment that, based off of music, propaganda, sensationalism, you can sit there and hype a person up and get folks to vote for this person based off of what this has made her out to be, which is what I call you the craziest, awesome preview. But you haven't seen the movie yet. Matter of fact, you kind of have seen the movie. This past 3.5 years is Kamala Harris and Joe Biden's movie. And now all of a sudden, they're giving y'all this preview of what she is going to be. Now, all of a sudden, she's going to be this. She's going to just look at what she's doing. Don't look at what they're telling you what she's going to be. Look at what she actually is right now as VP for the past 3.5 years. Oh, but this time it's going to be different because bullcrap. Anyway, without further ado, I want y'all to check out this clip right here, which is awesome.
Do you accept that school shootings like this are just a way of life now?
No, absolutely not. And J.D. Vance doesn't either. He said that he doesn't want them to be a fact of life. And this week...
Do you accept that school shootings like this are just a way of life now?
No, absolutely not. And J.D. Vance doesn't either. He said that he doesn't want them to be a fact of life. And this week, the Associated Press got caught distorting that quote from him so bad that they had to retract it. But here's what we also know about that shooting, even as we're still gathering all the facts. It wasn't as bad as it might have been because there was a police officer on the school premises.
And why are we not surprised? Are you surprised? No, I'm not surprised. See, that's the beauty of this, folks. See, Americans, and I'm not just, look, when I say American brothers and sisters, whether you are a Democrat or Republican watching this, I'm talking to all of us, okay? I'm just telling y'all. That's the beauty. And you being able to see this is that these people will say what they need to say to do nothing more than to simply persuade you to vote for them, to back them, send donations to them, yada, yada, peanut butter. They really do not care about you. It's about them. When it comes down to it, let me just tell you this. You got some people that's in this world right now, right? Some people really are out to really help individuals to succeed and want the best for everyone. While you do have some people that are so selfish, they only want the best for them and their immediate family or surrounding family. That's what a lot of our politicians are like, ladies and gentlemen. That's what I'm trying to tell you. They will line their pockets with money that's going to benefit them, their immediate family, and people around them in regards to family. But when it comes to you as Americans, no. See, they have it in their minds. They're going to get theirs. They're going to get everything they can, whether it's through lies, scandal, corruption, greed, whatever the case may be. They are going to get theirs while they're on this earth. And they don't have a care about you and I as Americans. They don't. There's just a lot of politicians, and they are on both sides. Let me make that clear. They are on both sides. Some of them like to talk a big game, We're going to do this. We're going to do that. We're going to da 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 da. And when they get into office, you like, what happened? Well, we see. Here's the thing. When I do what I do in the community, people will be able to come up to me and say, hey, Ty, you said you were going to take the kids all to such and such. How's it looking right now? I'm like, okay, well, this is what's going on right now. Right now, we are at this amount of money right here. We get about $2,000 more. That's going to, which we hope to get there. We're looking to get there within the next 3 months. We will be able to take all the kids to Kings Island or to Cedar Point, Ohio. Da 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 da. That's how it's looking right now. But I shouldn't have. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you. Ty, how's it looking with the kids going to Disney World? Thank you. Yeah, thank you. No, you should be able to answer for it, right? Because it won't make sense. So you get something called a business account, right? These people are donating money for these kids to go to a certain place. I don't want to touch it. Put that into a whole separate account. Label it business account. And then I would even have it in there with a bunch of notation next to it. Kids Disney trip, kids Kings Island trip, kids, I don't care, wherever it may be, Cedar Point, Ohio trip, whatever it may be. But you have these people who getting all these donations from all these different constituents and everything like that. And they just take. That's all they do. They're going to take to make themselves better while you get lower. That's why it's important for you to look at what they just showed you, the receipts. How much do they need to show you to prove to you that they flip-flop? You think, look, Kamala Harris wasn't even talking about changing a god dang on thing. She wasn't talking about changing anything until they overthrew you guys' so-called democracy and made her y'all pick. Otherwise, thing was just going to continue as is. Now all of a sudden, I need to do something. Wait, I need to let them know that, okay, I'm going to do something about the wall. Women's health. Yeah, right. Oh, I'm a black woman too now. I got to do something. Otherwise, it would have just kept going. It would have just kept going as it was, folks, which was what? Absolutely disastrous for you and I, the American people. Plain and simple. That's why these things are important. So you can go back. Well, she changed them. No, she didn't. So you can go back and see that these people are completely full of bunch of crap. That's all they are. A lot of them are full of crap. No matter how much somebody say to you to try to persuade you to jump on their bandwagon or anything like that, you should be focusing on what they have done. Compare Trump's record as president to President Biden. Compare Trump and Pence's record. Compare it to Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. Do that. And you still think that Kamala Harris is going to be the pick. You still think that she's going to be the one to lead you into this glorious future where she's going to make sure she get a hold of inflation and all this, and she wants a price gouge, and she's literally bringing in a dictatorship. The thing that they're claiming Trump going to do, they are literally doing it, and you can't even see it because you thinking of just having a woman in there. We're going to have a first. Some of y'all, that's the dumbest thing in the world. You thinking that you only want to vote for her because of her skin color, no matter how dark her melanin is, or because of the fact that she is a woman. Then again, who's to say that she's a woman? How dare you misappropriate her sexual gender, whatever you want to call it. How dare you assume that that's what she is? Anyway, y'all, let me know what y'all think of all this nonsense by leaving it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget, folks, get into those cell phones. If there's anybody you know would benefit from this channel, go into your contact list, let them know about this channel if you would, please. All right, let's see what y'all have to say on this one. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man, hoping and praying that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing, and most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.